the former residence of Lucille Ball, located at 1000 North Roxbury Drive, Beverly Hills 90210, is a mansion in Beverly Hills that could fetch more than $15 million if it were to hit the market today. Those who have lived there after her have recounted eerie incidents such as unexplained shattered windows, audible whispers from the loft, and furniture that seems to relocate on its own. There are no known instances of Lucille Ball personally experiencing any spectral phenomena in her residence. The tales of supernatural occurrences commenced following her demise in 1989. What's interesting is that it is said that the spirit of Carole Lombard played a role in inspiring Lucille Ball to create the hit sitcom I Love Lucy. Lucille Desiree Ball, a legendary American actress, comedian, and producer, was born on August 6, 1911, in Jamestown, New York. She left us on April 26, 1989. Her journey in the entertainment industry began in 1929 as a model. She later moved to Broadway and performed under the pseudonym Diane Belmont. During the 1930s and 1940s, she was a contract player for RKO Radio Pictures and appeared in several films. She is most remembered for co-creating the 1950s sitcom I Love Lucy with her then-spouse, the Cuban bandleader Desi Arnaz. The couple was blessed with 2 children, Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr. Their marriage ended in divorce in March 1960, and Ball went on to marry comedian Gary Morton the following year. In 1962, Ball made history by becoming the first woman to head a major television studio, Desilu Productions. The studio was responsible for producing numerous popular television series, including Mission, Impossible, and Star Trek. Throughout her illustrious career, Ball received 13 Primetime Emmy Award nominations and won 5 times. She was also honored with the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award and 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, among other accolades. Her significant contributions to the film industry have been recognized with numerous awards, including the Women in Film Crystal Award, an induction into the Television Hall of Fame, a Kennedy Center Honor, and the Governor's Award from the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Thanks for watching and happy screaming.
When the first can of film arrived from California, it was taken by messenger from the airport to the offices of an advertising agency in Manhattan. An advertising executive, his friend, lyricist Oscar Hammerstein, and the chairman of Philip Morris entered the screening room together. And then the lights went down and the pilot film began. When it was over, Oscar Hammerstein gave his advice: buy the show, it's a winner, and that actress is terrific. And the name of that program was I Love Lucy. In childhood, Lucille Ball loved going to vaudeville shows and movies, then reenacting the performances she had just seen. At 15, she left upstate New York to enroll in a drama school in New York City. But compared to the star pupil, Miss Ball felt, in her own words, terrified and useless, so she went back home to high school. And by the way, that star pupil happened to be named Betty Davis. In time, Miss Ball returned to Broadway, worked as a soda jerk, got bit parts, then landed a job as the Chesterfield cigarette girl that led to her selection for a bit part in the 1933 Eddie Cantor film, Roman Scandals. For the next decade and a half, Miss Ball learned her craft, appearing in more than 30 films. And then came I Love Lucy. When it went on the air in 1951, I Love Lucy became the #1 show within 6 months. It says something about the show's hold on the country, that on the occasion of...
My first guest has been introduced so many times, there's hardly anything left that you can say about her. Her talent is recognized the world over. She's been a friend of mine for some years, and I hope for quite a few years to come. She has a television special which will air next Tuesday, which also happens to be, I found out, her 13th wedding anniversary. Would you welcome Miss Lucille Ball? it. I love you.
So nice to be here.
I love you.
A lot of Tiny Tim and me.
I don't know anybody who would get any bigger hand in that than just
I've
walking
been
around the
watching
corner
your
and
show.
sitting
I know
down.
who gets a big hand.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
I know a lot of them.
Hey, you look, that's very smart. I
You
like that.
it, huh? But don't touch me.
Don't. You said that last time
That's
I was.
right,
I remember. I recently
got
said,
it from
"Don't
you.
touch
You know,
me."
I watch everything you do.
Do you really?
Yeah. I don't miss very many shows. Even the ones you're not on.
You hang in there.
How are you?
I'm fine, darling.
Don't touch him.
I know. You touched him the other night and he got a nosebleed.
You saw the show.
I
You did
saw
see
the
it.
show. I think you're terrible.
Grown man was sitting here. I didn't touch his nose. I reached over and gave him a little
You know
tweak.
who I love? That little Robert Blake. He'll hate that little. He's a giant. Robert Blake.
Isn't he
love
super?
him. I love him.
Yeah, he's a fine actor, and he
I
says
love
it-
a strange group of people that you have on, like Fernando Lamas. If I miss Fernando Lamas or Truman Capote or Rex Reed, I have a fit. And Rex Reed doesn't even like me.
Really? Has he panned you?
Oh, yes, sure. And rightly so.
Yeah.
But...